I have a thrift haul today. So my channel focuses on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration, heavy on the outfit inspiration. If those sound like things you might be interested in, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I currently upload every Sunday with my OOTDs for the week, but I am working toward every Sunday and Wednesday, and that's what this video is. It is a Wednesday upload of my most recent thrift haul. I went to another thrift store this week after I got my hair twisted. Before I had to go to a luncheon down at National Harbor, had about an hour to kill, and I picked up 3 items. So I just wanted to quickly show you. This is the first item. It is a skirt. What I love about it is the pleating detail. It kind of comes straight down and pleats out. Of course, it has the little shorts underneath. This was $7.79. I went to 2A Thrift. I had a 10% discount because of my frequent user or loyalty reward member status. So that's what I used. These were not any additional off other than the 10%, so I got like 70 cents off of this. Originally I wasn't going to get them, but then I looked up their normal price and they were going for like $79, $82. So I don't know if they're like supposed to be athleisure, but I'm going to dress it up and it's going to be like just like a cute little skirt. I just love the little pleating detail. Alright, so that was the first item. Hold on one second, I'll show you the next. Okay, y'all. This is the next item. This tube skirt with the frill down the sides. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to style it. I do love the look. I think I probably could have stood for it to be one size larger, but I'll probably end up wearing this with some type of blazer or maybe a button-down shirt pulled out a little bit, tucked in but pulled out, or maybe a bustier, but I think I can make this work. And what I particularly like about this is that the ruffle has the stripe print on both sides. I actually saw a couple of other nice things, a white cotton dress. I saw a couple of maxi dresses, but I didn't get them because I had something similar in my closet. So I like the stripes going horizontal. I believe horizontal makes you wider, and most people probably wouldn't want that, but I have a larger bust and I am more narrow through the hips, and so having the wide horizontals here is going to make it appear larger and give me a little bit more hips, in addition to the ruffles also have that effect. But I just love how this column skirt goes all the way down. It could almost be a tube dress actually, but you definitely, you know, there's not that much stretch. you don't want to get, I'm not doing that, but I'm not taking any big strides in this dress, but I did think it was really cute. Obviously it can go with black or white, and pretty much any other color, because black is a neutral, white is a neutral. It would even be good for print mixing. Chic City Girl, I think she's from Chicago, mentioned that if you are new to mixing prints, a good way to start out is to try black and white because of some print, because black and white, the colors just match with anything. So this is the second item, and hold on, I'll be back with the third. All right, this is the last item, and I think my favorite. This shift dress is 100% cotton. This was like $7 or $8, so I got the 70 or the 10% off of this. This is from the retailer that we are not currently shopping at. What I love is just how the A-line nature with the A starting at the top. I didn't realize it was this short. If I was just wearing it out casually outside of work or church, I would wear it like this, but you would probably definitely want to put some biker shorts on underneath. I am 5'6". If you are shorter, you might, it obviously would fall longer, so you might not feel like you need that. But as a fit, you could also wear it with some little denim cutoffs or any type of little shorts, black, white, or you could pull any of these colors out. You have all different types of purple, a little bit of chartreuse here, and green. If I was wearing it to church or the office, I would probably pair it with some white linen pants or some cigarette pants. But my initial reaction was to wear it as a dress. It has pockets. I think I said 100% cotton. If I said linen, it's cotton. So let me give it a twirl. Also love the exaggerated sleeves. One thing that will get you when you go thrift shopping is if the accessories that you have on happen to go with your outfit. Like if you wore a pair of shoes or slides and then you try on clothes or a dress and the shoes go with the clothes, you know, that'll kind of hype you up and be like, oh, this really does look well, and it'll kind of get the juices flowing with how you could style it. But like I've said before, at this point, there's not much anything that I could purchase that I couldn't make work. My closet is full enough with enough variety that I could make it work. But I also feel like there's not a piece of clothing that if you thought about it, you couldn't style in a way that's going to be flattering or that works for you. All right, everyone, welcome to this episode of How Many Ways Can You Wear It? This Ankara print maxi skirt was gifted to me by my mom, but I'm sure she thrifted it. And you may look at it and think there's only one or two ways you could wear it. Probably pulling out the orange or the blue or a black tank top as I have it here. But I'm here to show you that there are a myriad number of ways that you can wear this just by switching out the color of the tank. You could get 7 days, a week's worth of outfits out of this for the summertime. But looking into the winter, fall, cooler months, you could style this with a button-down shirt, a white shirt, a black shirt, pulling out any of these colors, any type of button-down shirt, long sleeve or short sleeve. Then you have countless opportunities with turtlenecks, different colors to pull out the colors in the skirt again, or just going for a simple black and white. The options, I feel like, are really endless with this one. So this is the first fit. Just like that, we have come to the end of another Wednesday upload. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you have been able to pull some inspiration from what I've shown you and maybe gather some tips or tricks for how to style things from your wardrobe. If you have and you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. If you made it this far, I have to assume that you are enjoying the content, and subscribing costs you nothing, but it will help me out greatly as I am still a new YouTuber trying to grow my channel, and not just to subscribe. Why don't you go ahead, like, comment, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. To all my current subscribers, I thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And with that, you guys, be safe out there.